All right, guys, so I'm working on a new project. I got this table, real solid table at the Goodwill, only $6. But it had these really weird high sides. They had to be like this high. So my original plan was to put a glass top on, but I got impatient. So I removed the sides, and then I cut these with my scroll saw. Now right here, I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but I hope it does. Under here is a really sweet temporary tattoo that I got in Mississippi on my recent trip. It's kind of like a Japanese dragon, like kind of like, you know, like my tattoo sort of theme. So I'm hoping that this will stick. I don't know, hopefully it will, because what I want to do is then epoxy this whole table. So here we go. I don't think it's gonna work. Damn it. No. Alright. Scratch that video. Alright, so this is what I came up with for the luck piece. Some broken shards. Before I glue the pieces in and before I epoxy, I'm just gonna hit each piece carefully with Windex, clean them up a little. So this will be completely full with epoxy. It should look pretty cool. I like it. It's a small table, about 1.5 feet off the ground. Very sturdy. Got it at the Goodwill, as I said in a previous video, for like $6-7. So I think it's gonna look pretty sweet. Wish me luck. Guys, Stevie C with WINEWORKZ, continuing on the luck project. Good luck, bad luck, that's up to you. I don't believe in bad luck, so for me that's a good luck project all day long. And now I'm mixing epoxy. I'm kind of new to the epoxy world. There's a lot of factors with epoxy. You just got to be real careful with it because it's got to be a perfect match, blend. So, you know, equal parts, and by equal parts, they got to be exactly equal. You know, you want your temperature to be perfect. I stir for like 12 minutes. Once I put, well, actually, I already started a 12-minute timer. So basically, I will stir this probably, you know, in reality for like 10 minutes, I'd say, at least. Getting a nice even stir is crucial. You don't want to stir for more than 10 or 12 minutes because then, you know, epoxy kind of heats up a little bit. So I buy just bulk pencils, and this is just what I use, and then I throw them out. Same with these cups. I buy these cups. This bucket I've used several times already. It's probably reached the end of its lifespan for epoxy work. I'll probably just grab another cheap one. But yeah, that's it. So stay tuned. I'll stir this for about 10 minutes, and then I'll pour on the project. Let it dry overnight, and I think this is going to be a great piece. All right, guys, so wish me luck. I'm ready to pour. I got my epoxy mixed, and pretty excited about this piece. I think it's going to look sweet. You know, I might possibly, who knows, maybe need to mix more epoxy, depending. Kind of looking like maybe I will have to mix more epoxy, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So epoxy is self-leveling, which is kind of cool. It just smooths itself out. But yeah, I could tell by looking at this that I will probably have to do, yeah, this is going to take probably $100 worth of epoxy. So for now, I'll just smooth out what I do have, make sure everything's covered, and then I'll add more epoxy to this. But yeah, this should look pretty sweet when it's done. And I do have my torch, which helps smooth out the epoxy. You know, I might not need more epoxy. It's hard to say. There's quite a lot of epoxy on this thing, actually. You know, so if I just kind of smooth it all on and use my torch, I might be good. Only time will tell. So stay tuned for the next vid. All right, so this turned out really sweet. I'm gonna do probably a second pour just to bring it up a little higher with the epoxy. But I'm very, very happy with how this turned out. So this luck piece came out pretty good. I did not fill it all the way up with epoxy. I'm kind of debating if a second pour would mess this up or not. I guess that's my biggest decision now is, you know, do I completely fill it with epoxy? Because this just came out so sweet, almost tempted to not mess with it. If I do use this as a coffee table, I would probably, you know, spend the 80 bucks or whatever it will be to fill it, because it's gonna take, yeah, at least, I'd say, another 50 to 60, 70, 80 bucks worth of epoxy. And that's if I leave it as a coffee table. What I'm tempted to do is leave it as it is, right? Take the legs off and use it as a wall hanging and just put it up as an art piece, which is what I'm kind of leaning towards because it does look really cool. All right, guys, so I decided to get the drill out and I removed the legs from this coffee table and I'm just kind of put it into portrait mode here. And I think it looks cool like that, and I'm tempted to just hang it on the wall. And, you know, can always revisit this piece as a coffee table later down the way if I decide to fill it full epoxy or a glass top or whatnot. But yeah, it came out really nice. All right, so final resting place here for the luck piece right behind me. Came out cool. It's got a good place there. I like it. So good luck, bad luck. Sometimes you have good luck, sometimes you have bad luck. This piece to me represents good luck all day long. When you get bad luck, turn it into something beautiful.